Looking to stay cool while camping this summer? Well, the Cybertake S2 Pro has your back. Literally. Cold air, no back sweat. You're welcome. What is going on, guys? Scott here from Horizon Bound. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing terrific. And I am out here in beautiful Virginia doing some camping and some exploring. And it's a little toasty this weekend. I'm used to the temperatures on the West Coast. I know it gets up in the 90s and 100s. I love camping in Joshua Tree, Death Valley, especially during the summer so I can see the Milky Way. But the temperatures and the climate out here on the East Coast, it's taken me a little time to get used to. I'm not used to the extra humidity. And even though it's only about 85, 86 degrees today, it feels a lot warmer with that extra humidity. So I figured, well, since I'm out here, I might as well do a review on the Cybertake S2 Pro. It's a portable AC unit, dehumidifier, and heater. So no more taking your diesel heaters out on camping trips during the winters and your AC units out on the summer. This is an all-in-one unit that you can use year-round. So let's talk about the performance of the S2 Pro. This bad boy is able to deliver about 5,100 BTUs of cooling and 6,100 BTUs of heating. That's enough to heat or cool an area roughly 100 to 200 square feet. So perfect for rooftop tents, ground tents, or maybe even a Sprinter van. If you're using it for home, I'd say maybe a bedroom, an office space, or possibly a basement, depending on the size. But what's also awesome about this is it's able to cool that area about 18 degrees in just 15 minutes. If you're using it for heating, it will start delivering heat in about 60 seconds. So unlike a diesel heater that may take minutes just to start up, this thing will start heating that area in about a minute. All right, now let's talk about the portability of this guy. So it only weighs about 25.5 pounds, so it's pretty lightweight and it doesn't take up too much space. It's pretty slim on both sides. It has a nice grippy handle on top, so you can easily transport it with one hand from your car to your tent or putting it up on your roof rack to provide AC to your rooftop tent. And it sets up in minutes. You really just need to power it, putting the plug into the back right here, and then taking that brick and plugging it into a Jackery, a Goal Zero, or if you're at home, you can plug it into your wall outlet, and you have heating or cooling within seconds, really. It's IPX4 moisture rated, so you can leave it outside and not need to worry about it getting damaged. I wouldn't leave it out in the rain, obviously, but any dew or condensation, easily wipe it down and you're good to go. It won't turn off, it won't shut down on you. And it's built really strong. It's a hard plastic. There's no real weak spots. It's nice and firm all around. The vents are really, really nice looking. And it has a rotating vent up here, so you can kind of direct the airflow where you want it. And if you're using it inside, like your house, bedroom, office space, whatever, you don't need to worry about any harmful fumes. And there's no gas in it, so you're not going to light anything on fire. It's also extremely quiet, so perfect for using at nighttime when you're going to bed, or if you're hanging out with friends, you don't need to worry about this constant droning hum while you guys are trying to converse. You can barely hear this thing. Another awesome thing about the S2 Pro is you can purchase a remote, or you can use an app on your phone and control this thing via Bluetooth. So if you're in bed and you don't want to get up and go turn it off, or if you're in your tent and don't want to reach out and turn it off, you can just open up your app and you can turn it on and off. You can adjust the fan speed, you can adjust the temperature, and you can switch between dehumidifier, heater, cooler, or just the fan. And the app is extremely responsive too, which I liked. You tap the up button to control, the temperature, and you'll hear this thing beep, and you know that it's gone up in temperature. So awesome little feature for that. All right, now let's talk about the pros and cons of this guy. And honestly, everything I just talked about, in my opinion, would be a pro. Lightweight, super easy to transport, carry around, being able to use it to heat or cool a room within minutes, using a remote or a Bluetooth, an app on your phone to control it wirelessly. Heating and cooling. I mean, honestly, this is a game changer for camping. Diesel heaters have kind of started becoming popular over the past couple of years to stay warm during the winter. But now the fact that I can stay cool during the summer and warm during the winter, I mean, why wouldn't you get this unit? And to have the additional dehumidifier, so when you're at home and you need something to dehumidify your room, bust this out and you're good to go. Plug it into the wall, easy breezy, nothing difficult setting this thing up. It's also pretty affordable. I know that there's some competitive AC units out there, Zero Breeze, EcoFlow, but this one is much more affordable than those two brands. Zero Breeze, I think, is a couple thousand, and this is just over $1,000. Actually, I think it's on sale right now for about $700, $800. So not bad for something that you can use year-round, heating, cooling, dehumidifier, or just the fan. So honestly, a lot of pros with this guy. Some cons, I don't have that many, but I think the biggest thing that would benefit this is if it was more portable. If you didn't need to have this plugged into a battery bank or a wall outlet. If I had a battery that was able to connect to this and I can just put it up on the roof and no wires running anywhere, I mean, that would be amazing. Another, I don't want to say con, but thing to be improved on would be if this thing was able to turn on or off once it reaches a set temperature. So if I have my AC blowing air into the tent and it reaches 68 degrees in there, it would be nice if this thing kind of went into sleep mode or turned off on its own. That way it's conserving battery life on my Jackery. But then once it reaches 72 degrees, it'd be cool if this thing was able to detect that it's 72 degrees and turn on. That way I'm constantly staying cool, but I'm also saving energy, saving power with my Jackery. But that's not a huge deal. I mean, that's why it's nice to be able to have the app and you can just kind of do it remotely. And lastly, I think the other kind of biggest con is you can buy this bag, this carrying bag, to put this in, but unfortunately it doesn't have enough space for the attachments. So when you have your hoods on, it doesn't fit into the bag. And then you also don't really have a place to put your hose. So currently I'm kind of using the bag as a catch-all for my, my power supply and the attachments, the hose, and then the auto drain, the drain to, let the water out. Maybe I'll pick up another bag, so I have two bags, one to keep this protected and one to kind of hold the accessories. But these accessories are kind of just bulky and a pain in the butt. They're easy to put on, it just clips in and snaps on and good to go. Putting the hose on, easy enough to just snap into place. Nothing difficult with it. But obviously this doesn't fit in there when, the attachments are on. So you really have to disassemble stuff. Take out, all of your accessories and put your unit in. It's nice. It's a nice bag. Don't get me wrong. I love this bag. But now I don't know what to do with the rest of this stuff. So like I said, I'm currently using the bag more as an accessory area and keeping, the unit separate. It is nice that the hoses are different sizes, so you can easily combine them together. That's a nice little feature. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, really nice bags. It's made of a good material. And that's really all of the cons that I have about this unit. Overall, I'm really impressed with it, and I plan on taking it on a lot more adventures. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that it's overkill taking an AC unit out camping during the summer? Do you think it's overkill taking a diesel heater camping during the winter? Personally, I think being able to cool and heat all in one unit is a game changer. But I know that that's not for everybody. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more product reviews, install videos, or adventure videos. And do me a favor by clicking that bell icon so you're notified when I drop my next video. If you guys are interested in picking up a Cybertake for yourself, head over to cybertake.com and you can actually use code HorizonBound for a little discount. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you on the horizon.